How long should it take before political responses are made as far as mass shootings? I mean, well, one, people have the right to know right away what's going on and what's going to be done about it. So, yeah, I don't have anybody personally that's ever been involved in that or that has happened. I don't know anybody, but as far as I know, in the public view, not being involved directly, I think they have the right to know what's going to be done about it, if anything.
About how much time should be taken after a mass shooting before political responses are made. It should be less than a week. We need to let people mourn, but we also need to show that we care and that we're going to do something to prevent it happening again in honor of those people.
To honor the people in a mass shooting, you don't need more than less than a day to go ahead and honor it and everything. Have a nationwide moment of silence or something would be more than sufficient.
This question was about the time that political responses need to be made after a mass shooting. I think it should be a few days, but I answered as less than a week. If it's kind of past the 3-day mark, people forget about it, so less than a week really helps. A day or two after is ideal.
My response is less than a year. Let's get one thing straight here. Mass shootings are a heck of a lot more than about a political issue. It's very personal. It touches and affects many lives and many people. And even though this seems to be the norm, I don't want this to be the norm, and I don't think people do either. We shouldn't be afraid to live our lives and go out in public because someone is going to go off on a tangent and start killing people because they're pissed off. Let's do what we need to do then. Tighter gun control or whatever. I'm all for people having the right to bear arms, but at the same time, there needs to be something done about guns getting into the wrong hands, especially for violent offenders, or even those that have no previous history, but maybe they have a mental illness or whatever the case may be. The point of the matter is this shouldn't be so much about politics as it is about personal lives being taken away needlessly every day, and it's not something that we should have to become accustomed to. There's just no way.
Politicians should respond immediately in less than a day to mass shootings because they should show that they care, they're involved, and that to get their message out to all the people that are looking for a leader to guide them through such a rough time. They need to show that they have empathy for what happened and that they will not stand for it to happen in the future and what they can do to prevent it.
So, about how much time should be taken before actions are made after a mass shooting occurs? I answered less than a week because I figured it is more realistic than a day or less because it's hard to get political movements and changes going in that short of time. So I figured a week would be like a happy medium, still very quickly after the event occurs, and it's more attainable, I think, than just a day.